Yeah, so I'm really into Python. But I have a secret to share with you all. Actually, shout out back to Anil's talk. The secret is that all of this effort was never actually about Python. Love the language, love you guys, but it was always about systems. And what I mean by that is I believe this thing really firmly. This is the most fundamental thing that I believe these days, which is that programming changes the way that you think about and debug and interact with the world. And when you learn how to program and those things happen to you, that's a pretty profound thing. So when you learn how to program, you learn a set of rules. You become fluent in those rules. You become hopefully a systematic debugger within those rules. You learn to work with other people to break down and solve problems, to build software, to build libraries, to change the language and the ecosystem to make it better. And so you learn a bunch of rules, and then you learn that you can change your environment. You learn that you can change the rules. And so really, programmers master a system that they know that they can change. And when you learn how to program, you have this opportunity to experience this. And it's actually worth reflecting on how did that even come to be a thing that exists in this world? And actually, we should give some credit back to the early days of the free software movement, because the tenets of free software give us explicit permission to do this. And if we remind ourselves what these are, this is we should be able to run programs however we want to, for whyever we want to. We should be able to look at the code and understand it and change it. And we should be able to share it back out, share useful changes to the world. And the tenets of free software are so baked into and integral to open source communities today, I think we sometimes take for granted what a powerful collective mindset this is. Do we think this about the way that other interactions in our life work, that we should be able to change them and make them better together? And when we take it for granted, we can sometimes forget to challenge ourselves to carry this powerful mindset into our lives outside of open source communities. So sure, programming has rules, and you can change the rules. But really, almost everything is a system with rules, spoken or otherwise, that you have the power to change. Everything important, everything that is worth fighting for is a system, even if nobody told you the rules or that you could change them. And there are software systems, and there are hardware systems. And the most important systems, in my opinion at least, are people systems. And this is why I teach people to program. This is why I invest so much of my time and my life into enabling other people to learn how to program inside and outside the Python community, because of this belief. Because programmers master a system that they know that they can change, and when you've done it once, you maybe believe that you can do it again in other contexts. And we need as many people as possible on the planet who believe this about themselves.